It's enough to drive you crazy, isn't it? And you don't even know what it is. When I say it's enough to drive you crazy, what I mean is that you'll be maybe deliberately having placed yourself where you have a true book in your hand, you're listening to something true, and you hear it or you read it, and you go, yeah, God, that's it. That's it. And then, but what do I do with it? How do I make it mine? Because I liked how I felt when I heard that truth. It was like a great bell, and I rang with it, and everything was bright, and I felt whole, and then it went away. Now what do I do? Then you go spend about $4,000 on a host of ridiculous things. And then, usually having nothing to do with what you just did, you someplace else because your heart longs for something. You hear something again, you go, yes! Wait, no, don't go. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. And an authentic aspirant will spend as many years as it's necessary, which depends upon character, essence, conditioning, all of those things, before it begins to dawn on that person that it really isn't a question of the truth leaving you. When did it arrive? Did it arrive in that moment when you heard that passage, you read that statement? Did it arrive in that moment? No, it didn't arrive in that moment. What arrived in that moment was a certain relationship between something in you and it that found an immediate relationship, an immediate brotherhood, an immediate sisterhood, thicker than blood, nearer than your vein on your neck, all of those wonderful ideas. You go, But then, because of the way the mind works, and it works like this, not because it has to, but because it is fueled, fed this way, person continues to believe somehow that they have to go out and pursue something in order to acquire what they remember from the moment when they felt right after hearing or reading what was true. You know, all of us, we wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be listening to this wherever and whomever you are unless you hadn't had a moment of something ringing in you that was true. So the question is, if it's ringing true and it's there waiting to ring out, what is to be my relationship with life that I might have a more what would be the word I like? That I might have a more consistent relationship with that understanding. Now let's go slow. That I might have a more persistent relationship with that understanding. The understanding is a relationship. And all relationships, no matter where we look at them, and we're going to take a deep look at this, all relationships are sustained by exchange. If there's no exchange, it's not a relationship. Relationship is exchange. So, I'm going to read something to you, and as I always do, I always qualify when I read from Scripture, no matter east or west, but I always qualify it to tell you, don't just listen to me, don't get caught up in what you think you know, pro or con about Scripture. This moment that you are in right now, as you are, has never happened before. That's the problem. You are never in this moment.